Hello, everybody. It's Laura Van Vertlo. I am here today to say hello and welcome you to a class break. This is Just Add Stamps, and we are going to create three very recreatable, I don't know, that's a word, cards that are easy to make, and there's a bonus for this. So let me get started. If you're new, welcome. I also would like to invite you to subscribe so you don't miss these classes. I try to do these once a month, and they're usually about this time, the third or fourth week of the month. I also do them in person. So if you are close by to Frisco, Texas, I have a class tonight from 7 to usually about 8:30 because they're very simple cards. So if you're new, welcome, especially if you're new to crafting, and just take some notes, grab a piece of paper, write down your favorites, because this class is for everybody. You can watch, get inspired. That's great. But I also offer a class packet for free when you spend $50 in my online store. And we also have a product of the month that I'm going to use today. This is a gift from Stampin Up for just $5 additional when you spend $75. And it's super cute with Easter coming up, and we're almost at the end of March. So if you like this, you can grab it. We're going to use this for a cute little masculine card. And I will also throw in a pack of, I think they're Earthen muted dots. And I left the little packet down, so I apologize. So you get that. We also have the class packet shipped to you, and you can just watch this video, come back to it. Everything, the last day to get this class is the 31st of March. So from today until the 31st of March, spend $50, get a free class packet, which includes 2 of each card, all the cut out labels, anything pre-embossed. I don't think there's anything embossed on this one. Little ribbons. I cannot stamp for you. So if you love the stamp, grab it or use something in your stash. So that's why it's called Just Add Stamps. So cute, simple, and make sure you have a Stampin' Up account. Opt in to make sure you have a rewards, and also opt in to have marketing by me. So now that I think everybody is on, which, you know what, I forgot to, why is this not there? That's what I want. Get that up. I just want to see if there's anybody here. Okay, well, we'll just deal with that later. If you're here and you say hello, I apologize. For some reason, I cannot. Oh, there we are. Got it. Okay. I have comments down. Link, say hello, and we are going to get started. So let me switch the camera. There we go. And so our card 1, we're going to make this cute little, I kind of copied it from a fellow demonstrator, and she's absolutely wonderful, Rhonda. I kind of added my own flair to it, and I chose the beautiful Gallery Designer Series paper, which might be going out. I don't know if it'll be an online exclusive yet, but I have ordered a ton. How many of you have ordered too much paper? When I say I've ordered too much of this paper, I ordered 3 packs. So most of the patterns I have plenty of, except this one. When I made the card, I realized I didn't have but one more. So I cut a different one. So let's go ahead, and your class packet will include 2 of these. And we're going to use Mossy Meadow as our card base, which is your typical, of course. Okay, I need you guys to do me a favor. I want you to go ahead and count how many times I forgot something or I have to go cut something out, because it happens every time. No matter how prepared I am, that's what happens. Okay, so this is the inside, and I'm going to go ahead and, actually, you know what? No, because I'm going to stamp on the inside. I'm going to put down, this is a 3x4 piece of the beautiful Gallery DSP. I do believe that's the name. And there will also be a link down in the comments. that will help you say, hey, no, I want the class packet, or I just ordered. Plus, you get subscribed to my email, which I do. I'm just getting geared back up. I had a quite too long of a recovery. So bear with me. Oh, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, quit talking for a second and concentrate. How many of you do that? Oh, yes. So I'm going to take this, and I need to find a scrap piece of paper. I don't like the full. I like just having a little bit. These are included in the Notes of Spring. There's some fun little foliage, and they also, it's a two-step stamping. I do recommend going ahead and stamping this lined version first. So these are a lot easier to line up with the photopolymer stamp set. And that one. Oops. Okay. Well, guess what? We're just going to come back and do it like this then. I needed it to be a little bit more. That's why I didn't glue it down. I was getting ahead of myself. All righty. There we go. And see, thankfully the deer is going to go right there. All right. So let me put that to the side. I'm sure I'll need it again. And if you're in Texas, we have some wonderful pollen just flying around right now. So bear with me. Okay, so this is pecan pie. I'm just going to put him over to the side. An early espresso. So I'm going to stamp the main deer image. I'm going to do it twice just in case I goof up, because I'm definitely not perfect. Okay, so here's this. This is what I was saying. I've got the lined image first, and we are just going to stamp up this cute little innard of the deer. And then, excuse me, but I have to have it close or I can't concentrate on where I'm going. Okay, but see how you can see right through it. Bingo. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to do one more. And I am stamping off just because I like that subtle look. I don't see the second one does that. Just put paper underneath and it should clear that up. I didn't press down hard enough. So for fussy cutters everywhere, guess what? This is our favorite part. There's no die cut for it, but I really think it's cute that it popped up when we fussy cut. And believe it or not, we're almost done with this one card because it's just a couple pieces of paper, a couple stamps, a little bit of some twine, which, you know, now that I'm live, I can't remember my name. Happens every time. It's just like in the speech back in high school. And God bless my son. He's in speech right now in high school and telling me how awkward it was. I was like, tell me, buddy, I know. All right, so let's see here. While I'm cutting this out, I have to tell you, I just got back from on stage in Long Beach, and the items in the catalog, I will have an unboxing video coming up. It has not shipped yet, so I'll have to wait and see what day it comes in. But be sure to subscribe so you can see what's there when it comes in. And the most excited thing that we got to play with, my favorites, are the gel pens. These gel pens are really good. I mean, I thought the Siglo were my favorite that we used to carry, and I have a couple of those still that I bought. Yes, I bought contraband. But these are way better. I was really impressed with what they came up with. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. And of course, these ink pads are amazing. I just had thumb surgery and I don't have a lot of strength because of the arthritis too. They're so easy. Hi, say hello. I see somebody on. They're so easy to just, you pull them apart. They have a magnet that sticks them together. They still are upside down. I am so excited. I'm going to get at least in colors now. And then next year, I think we're going to pop out the rest. So, all right. Let me put some dimensionals on the back. You know what I'm going to do? Yes, I have some pre-cut. I like to pre-cut mine. All right, let me go here. And then we're going to put the little deer right here, like he's nestled up in this little meadow, mini meadow that we have going. And I'm so out of birthday cards. And guys are so hard to get cards for. So guess what? That's what this is for. It's Happiest of Birthday Wishes. Comes in this set as well. So be sure that you get that into your cart or qualify for it so you can put it in your cart. And then we're going to do a few more dimensionals. And see, that's a great thing. As you know, when I first started stamping, I had the hardest time when I messed up like that. It's really great when you know there's another side of the paper. But anyway, so even though I didn't have that exact piece of paper, I do like how this turned out. And then, oh, good, it has a name. Early Espresso Old All-in Linen Thread. I will have to look this up to see if it's still current. It may or may not be. I don't want that one. I want this one. So I'm going to do that and that. We're going to wrap it around twice. Put that out to the side. And this is really what makes it. We will go ahead and crisscross in the middle so it has that kind of more masculine look. And I'm just going to do a bow, not a bow, excuse me, a knot, because this is for a guy. I'm going to fray it so it looks kind of rustic. And here's the secret, because when I craft, I almost never have somebody here to stick their finger down. Take your pick tool. Love this thing. This is how I do it. I put a little glue dot down like so, and I kind of make it into a little ball. And that's where my knot's going to go. When I type, whoops, what happened? Hold on. Technical, well, user error difficulties right now. Okay, what did I do? Maybe I do. Oh, you know what I did? Okay, we're going to go this way. I was not paying attention because I was talking. There we go. I was trying to make sure both of the ends were where I could tie it. Hold on a second. I got to get it. There we go. Got to pull it just a tad. And there we go. Hold on. Come on. There. Jeez. I don't realize how long this kind of can take me sometimes because I'm just crafting by myself. So bear with me for just a second while I get that. So see, that's why I have that glue dot down there, is that I can push it down and boom, I have a spot for it to rest while I make the second knot or the bow. This works for ribbons as well. It's a great, great, great stamping tip. And I learned it from one of my great customers. Thanks, Karen. Okay. There we go. And how I use my fray is I go like this. And I go like this. I'm twisting it the opposite direction so it separates the fibers. And then you can just lightly pull. And then once you finally can see a little bit of separation, you go like that. And like that. And now we have fray. And the last thing we need to do, add some dots and a little deer on the inside. And hold on, I have a little rolly cart where I put everything in so I don't have to keep getting up every second, but I rolled it too far away. Okay, so we are going to use these earthen dots, and I think this time I'm going to use lighter ones. Let's do that one, and thicker one. Put it right there. And we'll stamp another deer, but we're not going to fill it. Well, maybe we will. I don't know. Being indecisive today. And I have a slight headache, so some of me is not concentrating as well as I usually do. I blame all this lovely pollen that we have here. I'm having to that. And then the pecan pie real quick. And I'll show you what he looks like when you just do him straight up. Oh. Let's see what happens. Oh, not bad. Okay. Well, since that's going to happen, we're going to do wider on that. Come on. This is why I really need to put my head in the way. So there we go. Oh, much better. Okay. And on the envelope, I'll do a little bit of grass. And we'll move on to the next part. I do like to have these, looking for my tape. It's all, wait, uh-oh. No, not another one. There we go. Okay. Whew. Thought I was going to lose the stuff there. See, I just like having something on the inside because it's easier to write. See, like in this one, I did the grass. And here's the deer with inside. And then somewhere, oh, there's my envelope. Just do some grass on it. Ah, that was loud. Sorry. There we go. And don't forget to add your Angel Policy Stampin' Up logo on the back. So you, if you want to sell your cards. Because even as a customer, yes, you can do that. But they are copyrighted. All right. So who liked that card? And there's the one that we used. And let me put that in the thing. And then our second card is, oops, let me put that up too. Of course you did. All right. We are going to use, it is stuck to me. I did the happy couple for this one, just in case I have a wedding. I really am not in that age of my life, but you know, I like to have those options out for people when they come over. And then I've already pre-cut. So far we're doing pretty good. You haven't counted any that I haven't prepared first. We're only halfway through. Okay, so fresh freesia card base. And then I do believe this was 3 3/4 by 5.5. And then I used, oh, that's right. I did it over here. I like to pull all of them out when I have a class so people know which ones to use. So it is the second die from the inside right here. And it's using the Beautifully Celebrated dies. And I do believe it goes with the sentiment stamps that I just had a second ago. So I'm going to put that over to the side. But Easter's coming up, and I really thought it'd be cute. I love this side too. It's really hard. I hate papers like that. And this is, oh gosh. Oh, see, I hate this. I get on here and I cannot remember the name of things. Okay, I think I like that side better. And, oh, come on. All right, so I'm just going to stamp, or not stamp, put that straight down. And here's my envelope. And then we have Easter Blessings is what I'm going to use this one for. I have just a couple people I do send Easter cards to. And it's also a good one to send for when you're doing your, what do you call it? See, you could also do baptism, Easter, wedding. So it is that season. So I'm going to do, and I'm placing these down because this is where I want them to be. I'll put Easter down first. Okay. And then I forgot a block. And so the Easter, oh, no, not that. Here we go. What did I do with the ink pad? Okay, here's the first one. I forgot my ink pad. Hold on. Clear across the room. I have two, and for some reason I can't find the other one. which I will definitely find once this is over. All right. Basic gray was what I was looking for. I just thought it was a nice complement to this designer series paper. I love the colors in it. It is so pretty. Now. Easter. Oh, come on. You know what? Sometimes you have to get that residue from the manufacturing off, and I kind of tell it was doing that. And I'm just going to do that. Easter blessings. A little off, but once we put the bow on it, we will be fine. So I'll put that down. And that goes down. All right. We have those. And, okay, I did not check. I meant to check before I popped on. You will get some of this in your class packet. So don't worry if it's not on the last chance list. But I really love this petal pink braided trim because look what happened. You just easily separate them and you have a bunch of fun twine. It's going to last you forever. So great value, great thing to add if it's still there. But no, don't, like I said, don't fret. I got plenty of it. But look how cute. So I'm going to have enough to make a little bow, which I don't tie that knot. I just kind of tie it in my hand, kind of zhuzh it a little bit to where I like it. I apologize. That is the allergies. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put that there. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that up. And I do believe I forgot to grab. That's 2. All right. We put Easter blessings right here. A glue dot. Good thing that didn't move very far. We're almost done with this. Well, actually, I got to do the inside too. I kind of moved this one a little bit just because I off-centered that and it was bugging me. So I figured I'd kind of balance it out. There's always a way to fix your cards. Trust me, mine are not perfect. If you were to look closely, I bet you could find more. Let's see here. Where did I put it? Okay. All right, we're just going to use these for this card because I think they're in a different bin and I don't feel like looking for them. Any jewel that will do because I don't even remember the name of these. Oh my goodness. I apologize. I'll have to look them up. They may not even be current. I swear I just cleaned these out. But they were sitting there and they were the right color. So I did that. I have the envelope and this is the other one that I did. It's got the foil iridescent clear dots. And I did a little sentiment on the inside. So that's the second card. So you'll get enough to make 2 of these. 2 of the one with the deer with your free class packet. So hopefully you've got a wish list going on. And this is the Blessed Beginnings. Oh my gosh, the die cuts are to die for. Oh, they're so cute. It just, being able to build a church, it's so cute. I love it. Okay, so put that down. And now I did forget number 3. I can already see what I forgot. And I think I forgot the piece of paper too. All right. So we're back to the beautiful gallery. We're going to make this card. I forgot this piece right here. So I'm going to have to stop for a second and go grab it. And we are going to use, I used this from the Nested Essentials, which is a really great staple to have for your stamp room. So I just used the second one of those. I had, what was I going to say? I think of this stylish shapes and why I kind of blanked out. But I pre-cut that. But I'm going to have to go cut out this little guy real quick. So bear with me for a second while I go find it. And don't go too far because I have a sneak peek of one of the sets. And you get to see it. All right, here we go. Oh, no. I'll need a little bit of this. Okay, let me run this through real fast. This is cloud cover. So I'm up to 3 things I forgot. It's not too bad. I'm not definitely done worse. I don't care how much you prep. This is what happens. Okay, so you can save this and use it as a map since, cardstock going up. So if I can use it, I'll put it in my scrap pile. I love this cloud cover. Who else loves this cloud cover? Let me know. So have you looked at a card and kind of figured out which one's your favorite? Okay. And yes, it looks a little bigger than what's on there, and I agree. So when we get to that, I will show you what I did. I'm going to, so I used these 2 dies for this card. Put those over there for my class tonight because the girls, makes it easier for them to see what they're using, especially on the simpler card class. I also have a stamp club that I do in person that I'm looking to try to figure out how to get it where I can do also online. So I'm looking for that. But I do have my online sweet class that I do. It's the Homemade with Sweetness bundle. I'll show it to you since I'm finished with this. Really cute cards. There it is. I love it. It's the Stampin' Abyss. All right, so when you put tape, this is 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm going to, I just love it. This designer series paper does the work for you. It is so pretty. It was very hard to figure out which design to use. And this was one of my, and it was so funny is it's like I bought this and I bought 3 packs, so obviously I love it. And I haven't used it in a while. Granted, I was recovering, so some of that was that. And I think because I like the roses, I want them to be visible. I'm going to go ahead and put that. Oh, I didn't put an inside on that one. Whoops. I'll fix that after the class. Okay, so what I'm going to do is snip right here. And then you're going to snip right here. And then there's going to be another spot where you can snip. Oh, no, I'm going to snip it. Oh, that's where I need to do it. There we go. So you can either save this for another project. And then, believe it or not, I just did the, real professional looking flick. Actually, I can even cut that off. There we go. Because we really don't need a lot of that. You just need a sprig. So I'm going to use my Secret Sea ink, which I love these 2 colors together. They're just perfect complement. And we have to a marvelous person on their birthday. And I'll show you the rest of these because this is coming up. It is part of, oh, and I don't even know the name because it's that new. So these are some of the things they gave us at On Stage. When you come as a demonstrator, you get to, everybody's invited to go to On Stage. Ton of fun. It's going to be virtual next year, but we're going to celebrate our 40th in 2028, which is going to be so exciting because I have not been to Salt Lake in years, but getting together and connecting with everybody is seriously the best part of being a demonstrator. But anyway, so sending salutations. We got this for free. Well, it was one of our, I can't even remember what it was, probably Prize Patrol, because that's one of the favorite things. But here's to a new chapter, bright, beautiful future, health and healing. I'm here for you. I really like the very versatile compliments. What are these called? Sentiments. So this will be a definite hit when the new catalog comes out. All right, put that to the side. And this is how I build up this little ribbon. First, I got kind of ribbon. Okay, so it's the Secret Sea. And I think it's the sheer bordered, I think I'm making up a name. Okay, I got to find a different pair of scissors that didn't work good. Okay, so how I do it is I first put a little bit of seal on this, and then I'm going to take it and wrap it around my fingers like so. Nothing fancy, and then I'm going to push it down, and then I'm going to place it down here so it's poking out. Then we find our dimensionals that I have lost for the 100th time. This happens when I don't have people around. I can look for something, and it could be. I have found stamp sets or a stamp stuck to the back of this. Looked for it for like hours. I'm like, oh dear Lord. So, all right. So we're almost done with this card. Here we go. So see how I have it taped down first, and then I've got enough dimensionals, and then I'm going to put it right about here. So I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just going to put. You can use whatever glue that you like, but that's how I like to do it. And we're going to do. Oh, you know what? Please don't whip. Oh, it's not going to. Okay. There we go. To a marvelous person on their birthday. It's a little bit different from the other one, just because I like where the roses are. And I do, when I'm doing my classes, I like to give people options on what they can, where they can put their sentiment or other items. I was trying to see where I put this is the Moody Palette Dot. These are very popular with the lovely, God, I can't think of that one either. I blame my headache. The pollen has really gotten to me today. Okay, so obviously I really like these because I've used almost all of this Secrecy. And this would be great for Christmas. And then, you can use it for more than just the suite that it was intended for. So here are our cards. You could also use this for your sentiments that comes with the beautiful bouquet. And then I will add that afterward because I've got to go find something else and I don't want you guys to have to wait. And let me go ahead and put this there. Easter Blessings goes there. All right, we are good. So we have that card. And we have, what happened to it? What did I do with it? Oh, we have that card. And we have that card. So there's the cards. So you'll get 2 of each in your class packet. You'll get all the die-cutted labels. You will need your own stamps, sentiments, but you'll get the DSP in your class packet, and I'm still including envelopes, so you will get those as well, so you can decorate the inside. I forgot to do that one. But let me show you, because today's the last day for this class, and I have a ton of work to go ahead and get done today, which is great. That means people are crafting and trying to have an escape from all this craziness going around. But check out this. So this is the Homemade with Sweetness bundle. And you get half a pack of the Designer Series paper and the little strawberry dots and the twine, plus enough to make 8 projects. So this is project 1. So you get enough to make 2. You will need to have the ink, the bundle, so you could either already own it or add it on. This one's my favorite. Ready? Ah, la, ah. So cute. So I saw that on another demonstrator. She's wonderful. And I've just been having so much fun with that Mega Stella. But the designer paper is so cute. I just love it. It just screams summer, and it just reminds me of down here. So you get enough to make all of these, and including 2 boxes. And you can put, okay, for a crafter, you could do seal. You could do a little a gift card with some candy in it. full tissue paper, make it just an absolutely adorable gift idea. So I will have that link down there as well, and it will shut down tonight at 11:59. So I hope you grab it before it expires, because then I have to start cutting for the class. But I am so happy that you guys hopped on for this fun little break and the Just Add stamps for this month. And let's just have one last recap. So I'm looking at my piece of paper so I don't forget, because I will. And yes, I wrote this down. So if you want these, it's a $50 order. It's a free class packet sent to you with shipping included by me. So be sure you opt in to marketing for me, and I will be able to get your email address, and I will email you, or your address, and I will email you when they ship. Be sure you have an account. Be sure you opt in for rewards, because you want to be able to have 10% that you can bank them up, or you can spend them on your next order, and allow for marketing, so that way I can get your address. Otherwise I can't, and then I can't ship it to you. If you just want the class packet, it's $29. If you go up to $75, you get the product of the month for $5. Plus, I will throw in the Earthen Dots for free. So I really appreciate you guys being with me today. And leave me a comment. Tell me which one was your favorite. Have a wonderful day. Bye.